I don't know. I mean, I have to say I'm really worried about this. I'm struggling with words here because I know words are really important,
Yes,
because
they
once
are.
you've articulated something,
Yes,
it
yes.
can start to happen. I don't want to manifest anything here, and I don't want to
Sure.
get power mad either. But we've got this this colossal Star of David coming. Well, that makes you think of Israel for a start.
Yes, of course. Yes.
And then that implies, what is the Israel effect? What is that about?
Yes, and we've already seen that as a sort of a shadow over the end of Biden's presidency
Yeah.
and the beginning of Trump's
Yes.
with Iran and with Gaza and all of
Yeah.
that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely.
So I'm looking at that because I mean, for Israel itself, you tend to look at the Saturn-Pluto cycle because it responds to that.
Absolutely. Yes.
So, but this Star of David, this really troubles me, that August period. At the moment, there's that sense of potential catastrophe. Nobody wants to
Interesting.
worry a client. Nobody wants to do that.
Sure,
But you
sure.
also need to be prepared for something. And the
Exactly.
omens, if you like, are
Yes.
not good presently. And I'm really convinced that some of the stuff that that comes out of this August's research things will be will be to the benefit of all. But yes, the other side of it,
Interesting.
is going to be an ugliness, which God knows, can it really get much worse in Gaza?
Well, absolutely. I mean, I really kind of felt during this last eclipse cycle, as I said, with that nine new north, that we had reached a kind of a nadir point as far as that is concerned. And I mean, obviously, we've had eclipses the last few years in the sort of Aries Libra kind of axis, but it just felt as though the kind of Mars war stuff had kind of reached a new low. And yeah, I mean, I'm hoping that as the nodes, kind of move off that stuff and we don't have Israel's Saturn-Pluto being activated all the time,
Yeah.
that things will sort of calm down there, because it does. I mean, that sort of can feel a little bit, I don't want to say apocalyptic, but it definitely has those overtones,
Yes,
doesn't it?
it absolutely does.
So that's sort of like a 2.5 year cycle, isn't it? The
Well,
nodes kind of change signs.
it's not. I mean, the node moves fairly fast.
Yes.